What up, guys? It's Nick back here with another video, and today I'm gonna be talking about my top shoes of 2023 that I made. I know this video a little past due, but you know, hey, better late than never, I guess. But as you can see, I'm in a hotel right now. I'm out of town. I'm in New Orleans right now, so you know I gotta take the show on the road. But I just wanted to make this video just to go back over the things I've done this past year, and see what I like, see what I didn't like, which ones were my favorite. And we're just gonna go through it, and I'm gonna give you my top 10 and a few honorable mentions. All right, now let's get into it. All right, guys, so let me start off with the honorable mentions. The first one I'm gonna do is gonna be this one right here. Let me go get that. Okay. Yeah, the Hulk versus Wolverine shoes. This was, you know, it was cool. I liked it. I liked the Wolverine shoe a lot more than the Hulk shoe. The Wolverine shoe was actually nice. The Hulk one, I'm just not sold on it. I mean, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? The guy I made them for was happy with it, but you know, to me, it just wasn't my personal best. So it's cool, but let me just, you know, I'll probably do the Wolverine shoe again, but I won't do the Hulk. All right, the next honorable mention is this Venom shoe I made. This Venom shoe is cool. Like, I like this particular shoe, but the reason why it's an honorable mention and it's not on the list is because I don't like the other shoe that I made with it, the make to it. Let me get that real quick. The make to it, which is Spider-Man. This one right here. I hated this shoe. I literally hated this shoe. But you know, the person liked it, but you know, it just, to me, the Venom one was so much better. I guess it was more of a letdown for me. But you know, it was cool. I mean, the transaction went well, but still, I just personally wasn't satisfied with this one. All right, next honorable mention is Yu-Gi-Oh. I really like this shoe. I really like the color scheme and everything. It went very well together. This shoe is on the honorable mention for the same reason that the other one, that's Venom shoe, was on the honorable mention, because of this. Let me see, let me get it. Because of that. The follow up, the other shoe was just I was not feeling the Kyber shoe whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the guy, it went the same way pretty much. The guy liked it. He loved the shoe, but it's just me knowing myself, holding myself accountable as an artist. This one wasn't it. It wasn't it at all. All right, and the last honorable mention is this Batman versus Joker pair I made. I don't believe I finished editing the video, so you guys will be seeing this video before you will see the actual video of me making this shoe. But the reason why this is an honorable mention and it's not on the list is because I actually made a pair of Air Force Ones with a similar color scheme and similar thing. I like that one better, so I just wanted to leave that one out. I do think this one is probably more aesthetically pleasing than some other shoes I've made, but it's simply because it's the same design as or similar design to it as another one I made. I just decided to leave this one out. All right, now we're finally finna get into the top 10. So this is my number 10 shoe that I actually did. The Itachi versus Sasuke shoes I made these probably in January or February of last year. I really enjoyed making these because I love Itachi, and I hate Sasuke, but you know, I love Itachi, and I thought this would be a good thing to do. So and it went well. I took this to a convention where I displayed it, and it drew a lot of eyes. So that's the reason why it's number 10. I mean, I like it. This Air Force One is my favorite shoe to work on, so you know, it turned out very well. So let me show you the other ones. So this is the other side of the Itachi shoe, which is cool. I wanted to stick with the black and white theme on the side, kind of like the manga theme on the side, or on the inside of the shoe. But it's cool, but I don't know. I haven't done that since then. I don't know if I'll do it again. And then this is the Sasuke shoe. I hate Sasuke, but I really like this pair. It turned out well, so, and people enjoyed it. So I think, you know, I think it's okay. You know, that's why it's number 10 and not higher. All right, and this is number 9. This Dark Side and versus Thanos pair I made this probably July, September, something like that. I made this around the time my son was born, so yeah, I would say July. But I like this shoe. With this one, I did a metallic kind of theme to it. So the dark side pair has silver trimming around the toe box and all of that, and the Thanos pair has gold. So I wanted to do like an offsetting type of thing. The only reason why this is ranked so high, I love these characters. If I had executed this better, this would have been much higher on this list. But I really don't like the Thanos piece. It mainly because maybe it's just because it didn't fit with the curvature of the shoe. The dark side one is fine. I mean, I'm cool with that one. Like I'm really proud of that shoe. But it's just, you know, Thanos is the much more popular character, so I wanted to make sure I got that one right. Which he's cool. I just, you know, me being the artist, I see the flaws in it. So, you know, but I'm happy with it. That's why I said number 9. I mean, it's still one of my best shoes I've done, and it was very popular at the conventions I took it to before I had to, because I got it done way ahead of schedule. So I decided to display it so it can draw some eyes for me. So, you know, it did well. That's why I said number 9. All right, number 8. Number 8 is these Naruto shoes I made. This, I always enjoy working on Jordan 1s, and this particular shoe, it had very good leather and stuff like that, so it was very easy for me to work on it and very easy for me to customize it. So I really like the design I came up with. I switched the regular Jordan 1 swoosh out with the larger, believe this swoosh came off a Blazer, so and it had a much larger feel to it, so I like that. So it turned out very well. Like I really like this pair. So I may redo a similar design to this, or do one for Sasuke or something like that. But I'll figure that out going forward. But yeah, I really like working on these. All right, the number 7 spot is these Miles Morales Air Force Ones. I believe I gave these away at a convention. I used these as like a giveaway. So if somebody bought something for me, I gave them like a raffle ticket for a giveaway. I believe that's what I did with these. So this was one of my favorite pairs because it was the first time I actually did a Miles Morales shoe, I believe, and I really like working on this type of Air Force One because the paint laid down really good, and I feel like it came out really, really good because it drew a lot of eyes. So especially when people found out it was going to be a raffle shoe, everybody started buying something just so they can get in the raffle for it. So this was one of my most aesthetically pleasing shoes. And this is the inside of it, and this is the other shoe. So the other one is my favorite. I like this side of the shoe better, but this one is nice. And then this is the inside of the other shoe. I put the symbol on there. So I really like these. They turned out well. So, you know, I may make another pair, but I just, you know, tweak it a little bit to make it different. Okay, so what's this? It's number 6. Number 6 is these Ninja Turtle shoes I made. Believe it or not, I actually hated these when I made them. I hated these shoes because it was the first time I had actually worked on some black Air Force Ones instead of the white ones I typically do. They were cool. Like the only reason why I got them ranked this high is because they were very popular everywhere I took them. Everybody I showed them to, but it's just me as the artist. I felt like I could have did better on it. I feel like I left a lot to be desired on my part. This is just me coming from me. But for the sake of fan reaction and how people interpreted them, how everybody else interpreted them, like they've ranked fairly high for me. So I tried to do each side a different turtle. So I did all of them, a different side with a different turtle, and I made the swoosh the corresponding color to each turtle. So I mean, people liked them, but you know, that they loved it. It's just me personally. I feel like I could have did better. So I thought about actually remaking this pair, doing maybe the last Ronin or something, and doing something with that. So I thought about doing it like that, but you know, it'll be all right. I'll see what I can do. I might want to get some free time. Now we getting into the top 5. So number 5 is the Cell pair. So with this one, I was starting to go back and rewatch Dragon Ball Z because, you know, I watched the Cell saga when I was growing up. I might have been 10 years old when this was, might have been less than that, might have been 8, 7 when Cell saga was popping. So I went back and rewatched a lot of it. So it made me want to redo some of these shoes because I made one similar to this a while ago, maybe 2020, 2021. Like when I first started out, I made a pair of Cell shoes and I really hated them. So I was like, let me do it justice and remake it. So I wanted to make sure I hit all the forms of seal. So imperfect seal, semi-perfect seal, and then perfect seal. So I wanted to make sure I hit all forms. Now on this side, I thought about doing seal max, but the red didn't go with the theme, so I just left it alone. I didn't really want to do anything to throw it off, but it really looked nice. I really like the way these came out. They tested well as far as how people perceived them with customers and stuff like that. So they turned out well. I really like the way these happened. All right, now we getting into the tough decisions for me. This is the hard. This is the hard ones right here. So I want to say this is what, number 4. So this Super Smash Bros. Pair is sitting at this slot. This could easily be number 1. I'm just like, anyone's after this could easily be number 1. So I did this one. This one took the most time on because it had so many characters. So on each shoe, I did probably 6 characters on each shoe. And I wanted to do the cool 12 from the first game. So, Mario, Samus, Pikachu, Link, Yoshi, Fox, Captain Falcon, Jigglypuff, Donkey Kong, Kirby. So I wanted to make sure that I hit all the core people from the original game. Now, I could probably fit Bayonetta and all the new people, Simon and Richter and all them, put them on their own shoe, but that's later on. But when you think of Super Smash Bros., you think of these 8-10 people. So I decided to make sure that I got that I put all of these people on here. So this could easily be number 1. This could easily be one of my favorite pairs of all time. The only thing I wish I had done, I wish I had put some type of splatter at the bottom. But I'll make it. I can settle for what I did do. One of my homeboys, I did this for a raffle too. One of my homeboys in Kansas City got this shoe. And he was so excited to get it, so it worked out. This out of these two shoes, this Fox shoe is my favorite between the 2 shoes that it is. I don't know why. I normally tend to like warmer color shoes, but this one right here, it had me in the chokehold while I was making it. So yeah, I really enjoyed these. I think these is a really good shoe. All right, number 3, Scorpion versus Sub-Zero. This is in my top 3 because Scorpion is my favorite character from Mortal Kombat series, period. So, that's the one I always played with. That's the one I always loved. So, he always gonna rank high with me. So, I really enjoyed this piece. I feel like the color scheme went well together. All the paint laid down really good. Then I did another gold theme on here, so it wasn't too bad. And then the inside of the shoe, I did another version of Scorpion, with I want to say this is the Mortal Kombat 8 Scorpion and this the Mortal Kombat 11 Scorpion. So, and I wanted to make sure I do the splatter and all of that. So I really like this shoe. I ended up trading a guy in Chicago these. He ended up making me some 3D helmets, like some masks and stuff like that. I believe he made. I got a Black Panther helmet and I got the Shuri Black Panther helmet and I got the T'Challa Black Panther helmet just for this pair of shoes. So we made like an even trade. So sometimes, that's a good thing about having a skill is that you can trade it for whatever you're doing. So I got 2 helmets for this pair of shoes. So he said he normally charged like $200 per helmet. So I was like, cool. I was like, here, you'll take the shoes for it. He said, yeah, he was excited. I was excited. So it took me about 2 weeks to get the helmet, but it worked out. And then this the other shoe with Sub-Zero. I wanted to make sure I put some type of ice on the swoosh, to imply, the ice sword or whatever, whatever, and the axe or whatever he used. And then that's some metallic blue on the toe box and all of that. So I wanted to make sure that I put all that in there. So it works out. I love the way these shoes turned out. Number 2 is these Batman versus Joker. And these are the ones I was talking about when I said in the honorable mentions. That's why I didn't put the Jordan 1s in here is because I made these. And I made them with a similar color scheme because I made this pair for a Nike exec. And then once I made this pair, another Nike exec loved them so much that I ended up making another pair. I made the Jordan 1s for him. So, I wanted to do it differently and give him his own shoe instead of making this twice. I hate doing it. I didn't want him to feel like I didn't want the first Nike exec to feel like his pair wasn't special anymore because somebody else has it. So I really like this pair. You know, Batman is my favorite character of all time. Joker is probably arguably the greatest villain of all time. So, you know, you can never go wrong with this piece. So I really love the way this one worked out. Now, this is a real honorable mention. I should have put this on this list. I don't know how I missed this being on this list, but I'm just gonna be added in here as an honorable mention because this was by far one of my favorite ones I made. You know, Attack on Titan is my favorite anime, pretty much, of this new gen. You know, it's not of all time. I can't nothing really top Dragon Ball Z. I mean, so, you know, but as far as the newer animes that came out recently, this is my favorite one. I ain't gonna say probably. This is my favorite one, and you know, I'm glad it ended. I'm glad it got a good send off. So, you know, like I had to put this in here. So I had to make sure I make a Attack Titan pair. Like when I did this pair originally, I was supposed to make a pair for each of the 9 Titans, but who got time for that, man? As soon as I said that, I got 99 orders. So we gonna go from there. All right, and the number 1 spot. I know somebody gonna be like, well, the other shoes look better than these. To me personally, like, I executed these very well. I feel like the color scheme is good. The blood splatter and all that looks good. Omni-Man is really hitting on this shoe. Invincible is hitting on the shoe. And then the person who got it, they really, really loved it. So this pair was probably my favorite. Maybe because I watched the show right as I was making these shoes. So I was getting caught up with it. I was falling in love with the show. I felt the passion for making it and all of that. So this shoe really, 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 you know what I'm saying, had me emotionally impacted with it. So I wanted to make sure that I did these well and I did these good. This was actually an order from one of my coworkers' son. So, you know, I hate that I didn't get to display it, that I didn't get to, you know, market it myself, but, you know, but it's still good. I'm glad that I was able to put my foot in these and, you know, do my thing on them. Well, all right, guys, that was the list. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know which one was your favorite, which one you think, you know, I'm capping on, which one you think I could have did better or whatever. Just let me know what you guys think about the shoes in general. And then so just get back with me, like, comment, and subscribe. You know, I'm trying to start getting paid off here. Come on now, help your boy out. I need to, you know, I need y'all to, you know, go on, get in here and cut your boy a favor. So, but like, comment, subscribe, holla back.